Selamlar arkadaşlar. Taçakules TV ekranlarına hoş geldiniz. Ben Taceddin. Bugün Game of Thrones'un ikinci bölümüne karşınızdayız. Uzatmadan direkt konuya geçelim. Dünkü bölümümüzde zaten duvara yollanmıştık. Yani yollanıyorduk. O esnadan devam edelim.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first.
He amca.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you put it...
Ayarlanın bakalım. Belki ses çoktur çünkü ben hastayım biraz.
...in the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Elimizden gelenin en iyisini
Which
yaparız.
often isn't what's easiest.
Sesi arttıralım ya. Ben hastayım zaten, pek konuşamayacağım. Bari.
But necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Aynen. Bu önemliydi.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Siktir ya, basamadım.
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Başka kimseye
This is
söylemedim.
important, Garrett. I need to know
Kimseye
the truth.
söylemedim.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Peki reis. Yani filmle de arada bilgi vereyim arkadaşlar. Korucu olmak, duvarda eziklenmemek için büyük bir adım. Çünkü oradaki çapulcular, hırsızlar, tecavüzcüler, her şey var. O yüzden koruyucu olmak da ileri adım yani.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
I am
Remember,
from ice.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Helal. Yavşamadı. Yavşama amca. Yavşanacak zaman değil. Gidiyoruz. Bir kılıç vereydiniz lan. Vay be.
Garrett, wait!
Kız geldi. Bıçaklayacak. Alak.
Be safe.
Tamam reis. Sakin.
Ethan? Ethan!
Bu nasıl lord ya? Çocuk saklanmaç oynuyor ya. Baban öldü oç.
Find him. Could you?
Salak, sizi öldürmeye çalışanlar var bir sürü, sen saklanmaç oynuyorsun.
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this
Çocuğu
is a
mutlu
game.
edelim bari, biraz lord gibi
You
davranalım.
found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
Rodri'ye
I
kıydılar
do
ya.
too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
O niye ölsün oğlum?
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't
Garrett
know what he did to
güçlüdür.
get sent away like
Biz
that.
güçlüyüz.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Evet, küçüksün.
Ethan,
Tabii ki de
you
böyle
should let Sir
laflar
Royland
duyacaksın.
teach you how to wield a sword. Like
Mantıksız
like a
olma
man.
biraz kardeşim.
he taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Lan bu daha delikanlı lan. Koyun bunu tasla şu
Play
büyüsün.
here. You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
It's
Sen
so
daha
much
doğmamıştın.
fun. But then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Hayat beni değiştirebilir dostum.
I
Maalesef
know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't
değişebilirim.
need to be like
Çünkü
them.
lord oluyoruz.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Yapacak bir şey yok.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Çocuğun,
Of course.
çocuğun
Why
kalbini
not?
kırmayalım. Rahim. Ulan Rahim.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Geliyoruz reis. Kesin intikamcılar geldi. Hadi bakalım bizi bir kaysınlar.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Oo,
He's come demanding justice.
ne anlaşması lan?
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the captain.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Niye ona kimin lord olduğunu
Very
hatırlatayım
well
ki?
then.
Gidelim. Çünkü adam zaten zeki bir adam. Yani savaşmasını biliyor. Bizi koruması gerek yani. Aramızı bozmayalım. Hay senin Duncan. Şuna bak, içeri askerler girmiş.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to
Tamam.
leave.
Now
Tamam.
is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the
Bu
backing
adam
of
da
House
haklı, o da
Bolton.
haklı.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Aynen. Geldi. Suratına sıçtığımız şişkosu. Gel lan pis şişko. Adam askerleriyle giriyor ya saraya. Kralın hanedanlığına.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to
Elini
his family
sikle
it's
ya.
still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Yaramı yaparsın.
And no bread and
Bekle.
salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody
Sakinleş biraz oğlum, buna bir şey
Calm
sikim yok.
yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Evet.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things
Neyse
would have
ki
been
çok da
different
farklı
between us.
olabilirdi.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Aynen lan, ne istiyorsun? Seni şerefsiz.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Seni
Hear that?
şerefsiz yalancı.
Attacked for no reason.
Öyle bir şey
Not
olmadı.
how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
Veririz
He
kardeş,
acted
sıkıntı
in
yapma.
your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Kes
I'm
lan.
not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Helal. Anne geldi.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan
Aynen.
is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Helal. Hadi şimdi uza. Uza lan.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Uza
I'll send him a
kardeş,
raven
uza.
letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Oğlum bu adam niye böyle atar gider?
Do
Ha.
your worst, you bastard.
Bir şey diyemedik ya la. Ne kadar namert birisin diyecektim de çok kararsız kaldım. Biri akıllı davran diyor, biri tak diye vur masaya, çıkar masaya vur diyor. O yüzden Lord White'ın anasını sikeyim.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Tamam kardeş.
Prepare a raven.
Ramsay Snow dedi. Ramsay Snow da Lord Bolton'un bir tane oğlu var zaten. O da piç oğlu. Çünkü başka oğlu yok. İşte o gelecek. Piçini yollayacak.
We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Iron Road. Kralın
Your
toprakları.
sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Lady Marjorie. Lady Marjorie de filmde iyi niyetli biri. 7 krallığın kralı ile evleniyor falan filan da. İlginç. O Iron Road.
Ethan made this for me.
Ayten git krallığa sahip çık ya. Ve saçma şeylerle uğraşma. Neymiş?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Roset vermiş. Yankay parası mı?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
He.
What a strange place, Essos.
Essos. Bilemedim. Okuyalım. Okula.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Baban öldü. Anan dertli. Ne edeceğiz kızım biz? Dışarı bakacağım ya.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Kız ailesini merak ediyor. Düşünceli kız. Kirli eski bir cilt göz at.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Roderick de yalan oldu. Vay anasını.
I hope to see them all someday.
İnşallah. İnşallah aynen. Ne kadar kederli, dertli bir aile. Kalkıyorum. Ne kaldı oğlum? Başka ne kaldı bakabileceğim? Koca oda bitmedi mi? Bitti. Çıkak o zaman. Çıkamıyoruz. Nice. Oğlum neye bakacağım? Kardeş hayırdır? Cık. Takıldım kaldım lan. Neye bakayım? Yine bir şey yok. Çıkamıyorum da. Lan takıldık, ne oluyor? Hayda. Hah. Sonunda ya.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Bence de. Gel bakalım. Kimsin? Aile yardım istiyor Lady Marjorie'den, ama Lady Marjorie de zaten bir otoriteye sahip.
One moment.
Bakalım.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Gelsin ya. Çocuğun kalbini kırmayalım. Zaten köle galiba. Yazık.
begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm
Söyleyeyim ya.
worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Aynen.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Kömürcü de olsa
You
çocuk
work
belki
for
bir
Lady
şeyler yapar.
Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Atmayı.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal steps, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Vay be. Cersei ile.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
Aynen
I couldn't make
konuşma.
out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Bu bizim hane lan.
I
Hayırdır?
hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Vay.
Good night, milady.
Oğlum daha sabah lan. What the fuck? Margie.
Lady Marjorie.
O dekolteyi
You're
kapatalım. O
I was
dekolteyi
hoping
kes.
there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Konuşalım reis. Konuşalım bayan. Güzel bayan.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
Yardımınıza
help,
ihtiyacım var
lady.
Leylim.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first.
O ne?
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Evet.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Hain mi?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said
Ben
it.
hain değilim
I'm
lan.
not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you and by extension me.
Ya
She
karıyı da
demands
üzmek
an
istemiyorum, bu
audience.
karı da
She
iyi
wants
niyetli.
an apology of some sort for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Abi onun
See if the
duyması.
Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Abi Cersei çok değişik bir karı ya. Şimdi duymak istediği şeyi söylesen seni piç oç der. Duymak istemediği şeyi söylesen yine seni piç oç der. İlginç.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
İlginç.
Good luck.
Oğlum bu ne lan? Sanki ölüme gidiyoruz. Sakin lan. Please sakin. Ölmeyeceğiz. Relax yani relax. Oğlum kız kapıyı açmadı mı daha demin? Tamam siz askerler çok güçlüsünüz. O Tywin baba boynuma dola.
You can do this.
Cüce reis. Ben niye yavaş gidiyorum? Sen uçtun lan.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Bak Cersei.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
Abi.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty? If you have any loyalty at all.
Abi bu karı ne kadar orospu.
Is your house willing to
Seni
swear fealty
kanç
to your new
orospu.
liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent
Tyrion
for
Reis.
answering questions, while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from
Ya
happening.
şerefsiz yine bizim elimize düştün. O
Ask
kalkanları
any
vermesek
Lannister,
yaraydınız.
and they do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be
Kancık
unfortunate
herif.
to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Abi her şeyi de mi yedim iyiydi ya. Karı bize kullanır ha.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Aynen.
Can we fault her for her?
Renly Baratheon da bu Robert Baratheon'un oğlu. Aynen oğlu olması lazım. Onu da Stannis Baratheon yani Robert'ın kardeşi kızıl kadın yani bir büyüyle öldürüyor. Gölgeden bir büyüyle öldürüyor. Mercy de onunla evlenecekti. Marjorie de onunla evlenecekti. İşte ilginç şeyler.
Mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone
Karı
is
her
filled
yerde
with
bize
all
sokuyor
sorts of
ya.
ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be
Bir,
something
bir
they're
kadın
not.
gibi nasıl düşünek anasını
Who
satayım.
knows
Kadın
what
habire
lurks
çakıyor.
within their hearts. You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve,
Evet.
what would you do then?
Evet, haklısın. Haklısın.
I'm
ha.
sure she Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Sen var ya tam bir orospusun Cersei. Senin ananı sikeyim.
I'd like a word with you if I
Hain,
may.
kaleş,
Of
kancık,
course, Your Grace.
sürtük. Her yerde sıkıştırdı bizi ya. Biz de bununla mı? Küçük şeytan. Oğlum bu adamın neresi şeytan ya? Oo eyvallah.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Eyvallah
Thank you, Lord
reis.
Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Teşekkürler.
That certainly took
Adam ya.
courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
Sevmiyorum abi.
Like her.
Yet you did your best to please. You'll do well here in King's Landing.
Eyvallah reis.
My sister and I have our differences.
Bu adam zaten kız kardeşini
She takes
sevmiyor.
great
Söylememde
pleasure in
sıkıntı yok.
her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Aynen reis.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester.
Evet abi
Lady
bize yardım
Marjorie
et.
might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Değer abi.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Ya değer
Now,
tabii
if
ki
you'll
de oğlum.
excuse me, I promised
Ailemiz lan
Sansa
o
I
bizim.
would join her for dinner tonight.
Sansa da Stark'lardan kalan bir kız ve bununla evli. Yani filmi izleyenler için söylüyorum. Sansa Stark, Arya Stark var bir de kızlardan. Biri bununla evli işte. Bu kız da acılar çekti.
Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
Aynen.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Bu adam çok doğru konuşuyor ya. Al bunu koy 7 krallığın başına ya. Adamda her şey var. Krallık havası. Arkadaşlar bu bölümü de burada sonlandıralım. Bölümleri biraz böyle 30 dakikalık, 34 dakikalık, 35 dakikalık çekiyorum. Çünkü her gün video atmaya çalışacağım. Kendinize iyi bakın. Diğer videoda görüşmek üzere.